When you don't answer questions, there's something to hide.
No, Madam Supervisor, we are not brainwashed. We are fed up.
Last year, a Fox 32 investigation showed how that detail is taking officers off the street and costing taxpayers thousands of dollars in overtime.
Wrong is wrong, and there's a time to hold people responsible and accountable for.
In the last few months, Tiffany Henyard has transformed from the most notorious mayor to practically a ghost and boy. The drama doesn't stop there. Rumor has it she's pulled a full Houdini going underground to cover her tracks. Well, let's be real. How long can she really hide before the feds sniff her out? It seems like her reign of chaos is finally crumbling, and honestly, we're all just grabbing the popcorn for this show. Is she on the run, or is she laying low to dodge the heat? One thing's for sure, Tiffany's got some explaining to do, and we are all eagerly waiting for the grand finale. So let's get into it. It's safe to say that the people of Dolton have had just about enough of Tiffany Henyard. And guess what it looks like the Board of Trustees has finally caught on and decided to give her a taste of her own medicine. Tiffany's made it clear time and time again that she only listens to one opinion, her own. So when she called for a town meeting the other day, not a single soul from the board bothered to show up. Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard wanted the Board of Trustees to approve some events that she wants the township to pay for. But none of the trustees showed up for this special meeting tonight. But Tiffany, being as shamelessly resilient as ever, didn't let the snub get under her skin. Oh no, she took to the stage and spun it into her own little soap opera, claiming this whole corruption mess is just a grand propaganda stunt to tarnish her oh so glorious reign. This is me making my statement. If you guys do not want to hear this, there's the door. This is not a Q&A. This is me giving my statement, so the residents know what's going on in Thornton Township. However, since the townspeople are so over and done with Tiffany's wordplay, the attendants interrupted her rant by saying the residents already know you're stealing from them. But this did not dampen Tiffany's spirits one bit, and she carried on with her speech as if nothing had happened. That's what all the hate is about. Your super mayor became too powerful, too quick. I'm so rare. I'm so unique. And that's why everybody's got problems, all about control. But let's be real, Tiffany Henyard's woes aren't just about bad propaganda. They're about some seriously shady spending. Country folks are raising eyebrows over how she's been splurging township and Doolin funds when she's also playing mayor this week. WGN investigators blew the lid off her little expense spray after some legal wrangling to get those credit card records. They found that Henyard and her crew racked up a whopping $67,000 in travel expenses on Thornton Township's dime in just 5 months. And if you thought that was bad, hold on, throw in what she billed adult and residents, and that number shoots past $100,000. Although these numbers are ridiculous, her excuse is much more over the top. She claimed she and her entourage were busy attending conferences. Yeah, sure, Tiffany, more like attending to your own diva fantasies. For months, Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration had played hide-and-seek with Dolton spending records, while blatantly ignoring the state government's transparency laws, despite Illinois Attorney General Kwame Rull's office stepping in and ordering the village to cough up the documents. Tiffany and her cronies dug in their heels, refusing to budge. But their power play hit a wall when WG's parent company took matters into their own hands, filing a lawsuit in Cook County Circuit Court. And guess what? The judge wasn't having any of Tiffany's games. They ordered Dolton to release pages upon pages of documents exposing months' worth of credit card statements from July to November 2023. Those records revealed that Tiffany and her ally had been living it up with first-class flights, airline upgrades, fancy hotels, and even splurging on Uber Eats, all on the taxpayer's dime. Dolton trustee Tammy Brown, who was among a group of board members who publicly opposed Henyard, revealed that she had not seen the statements despite numerous requests for copies. It looks like, although the major players know the truth, Henyard's side is still trying to keep it from the townspeople because they know it would cause an uproar. Brown said, "When you see things like this, it's just a punch in the gut." Henyard hid it from us because we would definitely have questions. Last January, WGN Investigates blew the lid off Henyard and her crew's lavish spending, revealing over $67,000 charged to township credit cards for out-of-town travel in just 5 months of 2023. But Wait, it gets juicier. A deep dive into Dalton's credit card statements unearthed an additional $33,900 charged to village taxpayers for those very same jet-setting trips to New York, Atlanta, Portland, and beyond. One of the biggest jaw-droppers was a 5-day spree in Austin, Texas. In July 2023, Tiffany, her right-hand man Keith Freeman, and 3 township officials racked up a whopping $220,000 of dolton taxpayer money. The receipts owe just a casual $111,000 at the swanky Fairmont Austin Hotel, $389 on steaks at Ruth Chris, $53 on sports riding apparel, and even $413 at Walgreens. Seriously, nothing says essential governance like shopping spree and steak dinners on the taxpayers tab anyway. The credit card charges include $4,734 at retailers such as Walmart and Target, $1,425 at Amazon, $59 at Uber Eats and local restaurants, and $3,491 for Henyard's personal photographer. The village also released records relating to Henyard's village vehicles. Copies of the 3 leases allegedly signed by Henyard show the luxury SUVs cost residents more than $374,000. I don't know about you, but Miss Henyard here was living like a princess. Well, when she was questioned about her spendings, she said, "I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards as you heard me speak today. And my board mean about, I do not handle that. Some of those charges are for you, though no sir, you didn't go to Las Vegas." What is that? No comedy. Well, it turns out that Henyard had police goons on her payroll who would harass villagers if any of them decided to speak out. But now that she is fighting alone on the federal ground, her former assistant Carmen Carroll decided to come forward as whistleblower. Today, I'm breaking my silence and speaking out against Thornton Township Supervisor and Mayor of Dolton, Tiffany Henyard, who I believe has engaged in unethical and predatory behavior throughout her tenure. For the past 2 years, Henyard has manipulated employees, vendors, and residents using her position to increase her influence, all while projecting a false image of success funded by the hardworking taxpayers at Thornton Township and the village of Dolton. I trusted the administration. I am standing up not just for myself, but for others who have been affected by what I see as Henyard's odd leadership. I believe there are many more victims who have been retaliated against, fired, or lied to by Henyard, but have yet to speak out. Carmen claimed that she has decided to come out of the woodwork because she wants Tiffany to be held accountable for her atrocities. My decision to come forward as a whistleblower reflects my commitment to transparency, fairness, and accountability within the township. I encourage other victims to come forward and speak out. We cannot allow this behavior to continue unchallenged. It is time for us to demand better for our township and stand together against those who misuse their power. As you could expect, Henyard ridiculed Carlisle's newfound bravery at the meeting, saying, "I think I'm going to get you a new nickname, Lion Carlisle. I'm tired of everyone in here. There always has to be a show, honestly." It's rather rich coming from Henyard, who is literally the embodiment of corruption nowadays. She even tried to put the blame of her spendings on Carmen, claiming that she should have spoken up before all this mess blew up. At the end of the day, you